Good. Good, good. There we go. Should be good to go. Oh yeah, we got beeps everywhere. Beep, 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 beep. Let's turn the chat on and see what we got, so I can talk to everybody. Volume down. Good. Oh, messages, there we go. Lighting, good. Whew, heat, definitely good. Let's make sure it's turned. Good there. Ba-dum-bum-bum, 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 ba-dum-bum-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum-bum. Jeez, that lost me again. Do-do-do-do. 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 Where is that elastic band? I'll have to find it. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Just gonna wait a few minutes to get started. And then go from there. There we go. At least that beat is finally done. Oh, that hurt. Whew. Okay. Check out that bacon. Oh yeah. Everything was good to go. That is on. Ah, good. That's still crooked. What the heck? I thought we straightened that out. we go. Is that better? I think that's straight now. Ba-da-bum-bum. Why is that delayed? That shouldn't be delayed right there. That should be a live feed. And that's on. I thought I turned that off. Oh goodness. That smells good. Fresh chopped sage smells good. Mr. AB, the first to arrive as per usual. Welcome, sir. Trying to get the chat working right over here. There it is. Now it's working. Now it's up to date. It's the day after Thanksgiving, which means I'm able to debut again my Christmas WrestleMania sweater. We'll play a game afterwards of Name the Wrestler on there, which is always fun. I want to get started because I'm really hungry. I'm really hungry. It has. For the live specials, it's been a while. You are correct, sir. It certainly has been a while. But we're back. We're live. It's almost time to get to work. I've got all of our prep work done. You'd be happy to see and happy to know. Actually, there is something I'm going to get done right now while we're getting started. I certainly could have got that done 2 minutes ago. Let's get that set. Still waiting for KitchenAid to see my broken cutting board and bring me another one. Look at all the leftovers. I have so many of these. I have 3 like this. 3 turkey leftovers. So I'm going to start with pulling out some really good chunks here. I'm going to go, I'll leave some dark. I'll go a mix. Oh yeah, thank you. And some white. Looks like a great one right there. Yeah. Vertical, because it shows up in the YouTube feed a lot better. In fact, I think I'm going to get one more chunk. Yeah, the horizontal feed apparently does not show up in the YouTube section for lives where they go on, and not as prominently as the vertical ones. So I have to go vertical here to give it a try. I need to know. I need to satisfy what I've been reading about to see if it's real or if it's fake on that. I need to know. I need clarification on it. To kind of know once and for all. And whoa, I almost dropped something. I almost did right there. Almost did. I'm gonna be doing the live. We're doing the live and I'm recording at the same time. Yeah, I know. I have to try though. I've got to try. I've got to just kind of put that to rest. Just gonna kind of slice up the turkey into chunks worthy of going on a pizza. So this is the first time I'll be doing a turkey pizza. Yeah, those chunks of dark meat. Now I've got some broth behind me that I'm going to be rehydrating this with before I put it inside that pizza crust. Oh, bone. Certainly don't want any bones in our pizza. But we'll just get rid of that whole piece. It's quite the big bird that I had yesterday. 21 pounder, in that range, 19, 20 pounds, something like that. That actually is now a lot. The Christmas menu, I do have to get on that. I do have to get on that. Let's get that in the broth right away. Oh wait, I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to be recording that as I do that. See that? I'm going to try and do two things at once using another type of camera here as well. See if I can pull this one off magically. One-handed on everything tonight. Good. I think we'll be able to get it. I'll need my strainer. I'll need my strainer. I can't remember where I put it. I think I already washed it and put it away. I did. Should have known that already. So, I'll get all that in there. Should test that meat too. It's good, but it needs to be hydrated. That turkey tastes really good. Wow. Good. That was actually a Gordon Ramsay recipe that I used. Right here. We got our butter and some sage. It was requested that I get some sage in there with some garlic. I'll tell you what, let's get pepper, one twist of salt, this will be nice little paste. Sure, I should be able to handle some quiz questions. Yeah. While I'm cooking, I don't really have to worry about knives too much or hot things right now. Good. Like everything. I believe everything's set. As I get that dough set, our oven's ready. Let's put that turkey away. And I realized I forgot to chop something, but that's okay. We'll work it. We'll work it. The highest life expectancy. I knew that. It's not Japan. Singapore? I'm guessing now. I'm guessing. Just get that thing right there. Take our pizza dough out. Should be nice. Oh yeah. Did I hit record there? I did. Look at that. Beautiful. Nice, fresh pizza dough. Made this about an hour ago, give or take. The beauty about making it with a deep dish is I can keep it a little bit thicker. Bring that out. So I'm going deep dish in the cast iron. And I've already heated that up. That's good to go. A little flour. I've got to remember though that that handle is hot. So what I'm going to do, actually I'm going to put this back on just in case I forget and I grab it, because that could happen. So I want to be careful on all fronts there. I can't read what you've got there because it's covered up slightly. So this is my little ode to Domino's here. A little bit of cornmeal. go. In the bottom of that crust. Perfect. And then we can kind of work our dough. I'm just going to bring that in a little bit closer right there. Hope that it doesn't shake. It's likely going to. That cast iron has got to be now 1, 2, 3, 4 years, I would say, or 20, maybe 4 years, in that range, yeah. Oh, on the chat over here, it's got there's some sort of little heading there that I can't get past. I don't know what I have to hit to get out of there. It should be about wide enough. So, first time I'm making the pizza in this, what do you call it, cast iron pan. So I'm kind of guessing as to the size of dough that I needed here. Hong Kong? I was close, wasn't I? There we go. I have a nice thick crust on this guy. I think that should. See that? How I just grabbed the handle? See that? I told you. I knew I would do it. Right there. I think that's a great size for our deep dish. So now I have to be ultra careful. Yeah, that would make sense. Go to the charity? Yeah, okay. In. Bring this over. Into the cast iron we go. I've got to be ultra careful right now. I mean, once it's in, it's in. Deep dish turkey pizza. There we go. So this is a decent sized dough for this dish. It's going to be a thick crust because it's deep dish. So yeah, I think we'll be okay here. It's going to press in. I wasn't close to what? The size wise? I think the size is perfect. Check it out. Look at it. I think the size of crust is perfect. Fix it up there a little bit, but I think we're a good size. I think we're a good size right there. Yeah. There we go. Sean Keogh, I'm glad you're here. Welcome, welcome, sir. So, that's interesting. I already had a hold of it. So I'm going to be multitasking here right now. 3 things. Let's take that turkey out, strain it, nice and rehydrated. Perfect. Off. Look at this. You know how good this turkey would taste right now? Got in the right spot. Turkey would taste incredible, I think. All right, this is our the pizza looks too small, or the cast iron looks too small. I'm confused. So this I have here. This is our. Check this out. I just made this sage garlic butter at the request of viewer Sean. And we'll use the back of our spoon to get that in to start. And spread that around a little bit. I'm going to have to raise that up a touch. Just a touch. There we go. So I can tell the pan is hot because it's already melting. This is fantastic. I think the sage was a really good call. I love the smell of sage. I'll bring in a second for a closer look here of what we've got. spread this around. In fact, I'll bring you in closer right now. How about that? You shouldn't have to back up. You should be able to see exactly what's going on, I think, right there. How about that? Is that better for everyone? You can get a bird's eye view. Literally a bird's eye view on this. Sides as well. We're going to have to extract anything we can. So if you haven't checked out the video yet, on the turkey recipe, I would advise checking out. First time I made that one, it was Gordon Ramsay special, and I said, what the heck, why not change it up from the normal way that I bake turkey, or that I cook turkey, I should say, in the oven. And there's reasons why I say certain things on these lives and the videos. I understand that YouTube picks up on, and I'll start showing videos in different spots. There we go, I think we're good. Okay, so we've got our garlic sage butter in. Perfect, nice. Okay, what do you guys want me to put in next? I've got turkey, cheese, onions, jalapenos, bacon, gravy. I'll try the turkey, how about that? Delicious. See, right here, I believe the great key, because I've been working in the restaurant for so many years of how we did it. I was making hot chicken sandwiches for 10, 12, 15 years, every day, literally every day, and tons of them, not just one or two, just tons of these things. We always hydrated the chicken again in chicken broth, and it re-energizes this. So the turkey, it's so moist now, and even more flavor. I would definitely throw in the stuffing, but I ate it. I ate it last night. I was on a bender. Because I took out all the sugars and everything from the fridge, I have nothing left, no candies or anything, and I was trying to eat a little bit cleaner, but I went after it. I went after it yesterday. Like Wednesday, I think 2 days ago is when I was eating the turkey dinner, and I was posting and editing, and then last night I went for the stuffing. I finished it. It was freaking good. It was freaking good. Okay, so what should we start with? How about a little bit of gravy? So you might have to remind me to, I have to turn on that other camera. I can't forget to do that. Do not forget to do that. Here we go. Here we go. Here comes the gravy. So check this out. Nice thick gravy. I'll do it for this camera too. In fact, I think I'm going to change the angle a lot more right there and bring it in just like that. There we go. Here we go. Yes, gym-wise, I was in there today. I hit back pretty good. So now, get our turkey in. It's almost like, I guess, a turkey pot pie, some could call it. I may bring in more turkey. Oh yeah, this is a deep dish. We need more turkey. Use everything we've got in the pot. But one thing about Jim, AB, one thing about the gym is you cannot outwork a bad diet, and my diet has been just awful with the YouTube channel. Okay, so we've got that. Next up, I've got some, make sure that's recording, it is, jalapeno, diced. That's going to be good. Onion. Do me a favor as well, guys. After you smash that like button, if the live freezes, let me know. Throw a comment in there because I can see the comment, but I can't necessarily see the screen that we're on. I almost forgot one of the most important parts here. My goodness. Bacon. Okay. I tried some bacon right there. Now, there's a remainder of the sage that I chopped up. Now, we're going to get in a little bit of cheese to start. Okay. As I said, a little bit of cheese, but look at that, we're almost covered, so that's good. And then, try and tilt that down a little bit more right there. Of course, we need gravy. And now, watch this. Yeah, that is the key, AB. Definitely the key. It's always the caloric intake. It's extremely difficult with the YouTube channel, that's for sure. So that's good. Let's get a little quick video here with this one. Bear with me for a second, guys. Now we're going to get her in the oven. There we go. Good and good. Okay. All right. Let's back you up for a second here. Boom, 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 boom. Let's get this in the oven. Oh, I've got to record with the other one. I just remembered that. Glad I remembered it. Oh. Let's go. Let's get this in. Oh, that is heavy. Alexa, set a timer, 20 minutes. All right. Rocking. Whew. That's it. Turkey pizza in the oven. Deep dish turkey pizza in the oven. Incredible. Incredible. Let's just clean this real quick. Quick little cleanup right there. All right. Have I missed any good comments? The burrata, yeah, it would have been nice. Yeah, whew, that light is bright. I'm gonna have to back that up. Okay, there we go. We're back, we're set. Keep an eye on that pizza. What comments did I miss? I mean, turkey pizza. I thought I saw a recipe for it, and then didn't follow through on it, but we'll see how this one is. And I'm also going to be topping it off with cranberry sauce. We're basically having turkey and a pizza. Incredible. We'll see how it turns out. I mean, it's got to be good. It's just a matter of, it's deep dish, so I'm thinking now that I've done it, I should have layered in cheese earlier on in the process, not just kind of halfway in and then on top, because stuff may fall out. But we'll see. I'm anxious to see how it turns out. I mean, it looks sweet when it's in there. It looks really sweet when it's in there. It does. It does. All right. Whew. I would say I'm going to clean up, but I'm not going to clean up just yet. So can you name any of these wrestlers? I don't know if you can see them that far away, especially in the vertical mode. Yeah, I think Gordon Ramsay and I one day we're going to be cooking together. I'm looking at one of his, not one of his, he studied under this other chef. And I've seen a lot of his videos, I'm watching a lot of that gentleman's videos. French guy, French chef, fantastic. I'm going to be incorporating some of that stuff into. Yeah. I've got, we're at 420 right now, 420. I was thinking I should even crank that up a little bit more. I certainly don't want our pizza crust to burn. Yeah. Nope, not him. Another one. I can't even pronounce his last name. His first name is Jacques. I think it's Jacques Pepin. It wasn't Jacques Poupou, Jacques Pepin. If my mom was watching, she'll know his last name. She'll be able to pronounce it better, of course. Okay, what we could do is clean up that stuff a little bit. I mean, this is to have Thanksgiving, basically having Thanksgiving twice now in 3 days. But with so much talk about Friday night pizza, and I wasn't going to have it. I was going to have plain turkey, and check. I'll show you. I'm not lying. What I was going to have. I'm going to have plain turkey. So you saw that, and then I even took the easy way out earlier on, and I bought one of the pre-made salads so I could have this. And then all the talk came about of pizza, Friday pizza. No, the chef that I'm talking about, he actually trained Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay trained under him. So he's legendary. He's 90, I think he's 90 years old. He could teach all these young bucks that are out there cooking a thing or two. His pizza is massive. Well, I wouldn't know how to rank them properly, AB, but in terms of who I like watching, I obviously I love watching Ramsay. Oh, is that going to fit? Yep, it fit. I like watching Ramsay. Now, from growing up, two of the ones that I like to watch, most people wouldn't even know, I don't think. I love watching Pasquale's Kitchen, Italian guy, old, and I also love watching Walk with Yan. Those are my two that I grew up with watching. Try a little bit of this. That's so good. The broth is so good. I can just drink it. It's a soup now. Colonel Sanders, no. I'm wondering, AB, where the other gentlemen are that requested the live. That down to size. Yeah, Jamie Oliver I like watching. I think he's a cool cat. Yep, Jamie Oliver. I'll watch all of this. Obviously, we've seen the big names that are on the cooking. We're on the cooking channel, and whatnot. But yeah, Guy Fieri, sure. Well, yeah, Emerald. I love Emerald too. I actually made his cranberry sauce recipe the other day. And that's where I was using this, Sean. I was using this guy right here, cooking wise. I got the text late, but this is what I put in there. Also because I knew this from the steakhouse that we worked at, I recognize the name. Maybe I should have a shot of that right now, but I'm not a big fan of the pork. It smells good though. Like, you know what? Why not? Why not? It's Friday night. Why not? Even though I'm not drinking. That'll do. See, I don't drink, so all these glasses are dusty all the time. Give them a rinse. Try it just a little bit. can't chug these things. I think we should check on our pie. You guys need to see it. Let me just do a quick record here. I don't know if I want to ruin it with cranberry sauce. Wow. You guys want to see inside that oven right now? Yeah, some of them are entertaining. But I like, when I watch Jamie Oliver, I like it because his recipes are simple. They're true, simple, easy recipes that are quick. And like I said this about Ramsay as well. I like watching Ramsay, and I like him when he gets serious about his cooking. As you can tell, he turns a switch off of going from the entertainer, loudmouth, to he is a pro. I love seeing that. I really do. You want to see that oven? I'll show you that oven. It's the first time I showed you that oven. Okay. Let's bring you over. Oh, there we go. Check that out. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Oh, I've got to keep my eye on the battery here too. So we don't run out. In fact, I think we're going to nip that in the bud right now. If I had a charger, I would. If I had a charger, I certainly would. How can I plug that in if I don't have a charger? I know what I'll do. I'm going to the backup. Yep. I've gone to the backup charger. And doing what we need to do here. There we go. There we go. We're back in business. Back in business. Okay. Now we're ready to have a little sipperooski. I hope that internet feed is still going. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, let's try it out. Cheers. That's sweet. Whew, that's sweet. But you know what? It helped. It really helped that cranberry sauce. Like I say, that was the emerald recipe that I used there. His specialty in the cranberry sauce. Well, for that recipe, I'm sure he's got a few different ones, but for the one that I used, he had some nice port wine in there, so that's what I've got. And the recipe's on the channel, so it was basically cranberry sugar, some port, some cinnamon, orange zest, and then orange juice. That Jamie Oliver is fantastic then. That adds to the legend, I think. That adds to the legend. It's good. I think the wine's good. Well, like I said, I don't drink. Well, I think my response said it all. I only need to put in there 3 numbers and a percentage sign to know who the buffoon is. This pizza's looking better and better. Oh, baby. Deep dish. Think about this. We're having deep dish turkey pizza with leftovers. To everyone just joining. So we've put everything together. Fresh homemade pizza dough. Gravy fresh. Turkey. Re-energized it by soaking it in the broth. Loaded up with cheese, jalapenos, onions, a garlic butter with sage. Chopped bacon, and loads of cheese, and it's in the oven. Alexa, how much time left on the timer? Just 8 minutes to go. 8 minutes potentially from glory. But we want that crust to come through really nice. So we're not going to rush it. I'll do that a little bit. It's getting warm. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights, 7 lights, 8 lights, 9 lights. Oh, that one. And then the oven's on too. And I had the air fryer on for the bacon earlier. It was a little warm in here. So we're getting there. We're a few minutes from glory. Let me rinse that a little bit. I'm beyond trying to clean while I work now. It's pointless. Yeah, so the wine is okay. That's why I went into the shot glass. Because for me, since I don't drink too much and I'm not a big fan anyways of port wine, not to drink it, most of it could be like a 4-ounce glass, if that. But this was plenty right here. Oh, that was more than enough. Just like, for me, it's just like champagne. I don't need champagne, I can't do much of. Can't do much of that at all. Yeah. Oh! So it looks to me like the vertical format didn't matter that much. To getting it inside the YouTube algorithm of the live short feed. You guys want to see inside the oven again? Sure, what the heck? Let's take you in so you can see what we've got going on in the oven. Gotta see this. Gotta see this. Check this out right here. Check this out. I'll bring it in this way. Oh, look at our crust. Oh yeah. Oh man. Turkey freaking pizza, man. Turkey pizza, I should say. Yeah, first attempt making a deep dish turkey pizza with the leftovers. Again, I have no idea how it's going to turn out. If it's going to be thick enough, if I add enough cheese, or too much gravy possibly. But at the end of the day, look, deep dish pizza, turkey in there, I'll eat it like a pie. It doesn't matter. It's going to be freaking good. The turkey was spectacular. The recipe, when I used it, the Ramsay recipe, it was a turkey garlic butter that I made. And there was so much flavor in it, there was so much fat in there. I used a pound of butter to baste and stuff the turkey with right in between the skin. And then I stuffed the turkey with lemon and onion and rosemary. I believe some garlic in there as well. A little bit more salt and pepper, of course. Roasted it up. And then, yeah, I won't give you a boom if it's, see, okay, so that's good. We'll forget about the turkey cooking. We'll go back to the pizza here. I know it's going to be great. I know it's going to be great. That's the problem, because the gravy I know is great. The turkey is great. With cheese and all the other stuff, it's going to be great. The pizza recipe, the dough recipe, of course, is really good. It's just a matter of what the consistency is like when I take it out. Like, to me, I want to be able to pull that out, slice, take a nice slice, pull it out, and see it hold together. But I don't know if that's going to happen. I may have too much gravy in there. No, I don't want to put oregano in there. I was actually thinking of putting some, I had leftover potatoes. I was going to slice up some potatoes and put it in there, but I said just enough. I've got enough in there. I really do. Yeah, it could be. As usual though, AB carrying the chat, carrying the live. But no, I will not give a boom. If it's not worthy of a boom, like I said, I tried the gravy already. Spectacular. And look, this is what I had left over as well. Check, so from the turkey and the gravy, check this out, okay? Look at the fat content. Look at that. That was left over. Look. It almost looks like freaking butterscotch ice cream or something with what's in there. So I'm glad to see it didn't all get in me. Yeah, thank you, AB, appreciate you. You were asking about a fraud Greek. I think there are a few fraudsters out there who are coming into a live tonight. And I don't see them yet. I haven't seen them. Just you and me, buddy. You want a slice? Do you want a slice? It looks so good. Oh my gosh. The crust is starting to bubble over a little bit, which is perfect. This could be, there's always potential. It could be a flop, but it also could be the biggest boom we've had yet. No, that it couldn't be. It couldn't be. That's why I needed, yesterday was the spinach, and I was joking when I said the spinach and the turkey was causing me to have a headache. No, it's that I was cutting out the sugar and all the carbs and everything else. That's what was causing the headache. I can see that comment faster, I think. You see, he's probably drinking somewhere. Maybe Rob is helping him poach through the briefcase full of cash or something. It's a possibility. It's getting warm in here. That oven's still going. Whew. Whew. We're looking good though. I mean, I'm really digging this pizza. Alexa, how much time left on the timer? 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. My neck is in bad shape right now because where the cameras are in all these places, a lot of the time I'm over here and I'm looking up. Awful. And then when I'm editing, my head is hunched over. And I'm doing that 24/7, it feels like. Come on. You see, this is incredible. The beauty is that because everything's cooked, the turkey was cooked, we're just waiting for the crust to firm up. So what I do with that pizza crust tonight is I oiled the cast iron before I put it in the oven. And then I heated it up first, brought it up to that 400 degrees to make sure it was nice and hot before I put the pie crust in there, because I didn't want to put in the pizza crust into a cold cast iron. So we got it in there hot. I oiled, like I said, I oiled it first, heated it up, added some flour, and then even added the cornmeal in there. And then in went the pie crust. I keep saying pie crust. Yeah, I've got both. I've got Alexas. I've got 1, 2, 3 Alexas and 2 Google Homes. I've got both. The Google I was using with the Nest more, and then they canceled the Nest, and it was becoming a hassle. So a lot of the time I unplugged them. And I unplugged them because I believe they're listening in too. There's a lot of times where that thing just comes on. There's times where I'm watching TV and all of a sudden on the TV the Netflix sound comes, goes dum dum. So yeah. No, but they were from my old place, which was a little bit bigger, and I had them in all the rooms. So that way, when I wanted to listen to music or sound or whatever it might have been, or when I had people over, I could just speak through the Google Home into the other rooms around the house. Yeah, this pizza is. It looks freaking fantastic. It really does. It really. Have you ever tried this gravy, by the way? Now, I have a homemade gravy with the turkey, but this is a crowd favorite. La Saint-Chabert. And they've got 3 types, of course. They've got their barbecue sauce. They've got their other type of liquid or brown gravy. No, you want this one for the hot chicken sandwich. This is what you want to use. It's with the powder, too. So get the powder. I was making gallons of this. We used to go through 1, 2, 3. I think we went through 2 to 3 gallons. Yeah, 2 to 3 gallons of this. Used to make that every day, and it's very easy. Just take the powder and the water. Okay, cost of the ingredients for this one. So, oh, the timer's off. Put that on hold. Alexa, cancel the timer. Alexa, cancel the timer. I hate when she doesn't listen to me. I lose my shit. Okay, I'm going to record, and then we'll check it out. I'll bring you in. Let's see what we got. Oh, Daddy, like. Okay, I think you guys got to see this. You've got to see what it looks like right now. It's off the charts. It's off the charts. Check this. Check this. Check this. Check that out. You need to come closer. I've got to be careful too with how close I bring the iPhone to the heat, because I've learned it shuts off when it gets too close to the oven. You know what? I meant to check the crust. Hang on. It's not all about the show and the filming. I gotta make sure it's cooked properly. The beauty is it's not sticking, so that's good. Okay. I'm gaining a little bit more confidence. Alexa, set a timer 10 minutes. She's not listening. See that? She's not listening. Alexa, set a timer 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, I'm going to lose it. Alexa, set a timer 10 minutes. Like, if she just listened, it would make it easier on everybody. I'm gonna have to plug in the iPhone again too. We gotta make sure. So you were wondering about the cost of the ingredients. Right? So I don't think we even need to include cost of a pizza crust. I mean, it's flour, a pinch of salt, pinch of sugar, a little bit of olive oil and yeast. So what do we call that even? 30 cents, 40 cents? I don't know. Let's call it 30 cents for the pizza crust. The gravy, so I used one package. That's $2.29. So we're up to $2.59. Onion, 20 cents. Garlic, 10 cents for what I used. What's that, $2.89. Jalapeno, I used maybe half, so call another 50 cents. Call it $3.20 right there. A little butter, $3.50. The cheese was the most expensive, but I got that on sale tonight, so that probably cost $2.50. So let's call it $6. And then the turkey, I don't know if I include the turkey or not because that was leftovers. I didn't have to repurchase. I already purchased that and allocated for the other meals. So it's like the gift that keeps on giving, but I don't think I even used a pound of turkey. If I had a 20-pound bird minus the bone, call it 14 pounds, and it cost me $60. What's that? $4 and change per pound? This pizza was under $10 for the deep dish. Yeah. Hey, Judy, how you doing? Good to see you. We're almost there. We've got our turkey pizza deep dish in the oven. It's almost done. It is almost done. And we think this could be potentially the best pizza in the kitchen. But it all depends on how it holds up, how it comes out. I think this would cost more than $30 in a restaurant for what they're charging these days. At a different type of pizza spot, not a Domino's or something. I mean, heck, I've seen pizzas 30, 40, $50. So for something like this with turkey and a lot of cheese, yeah, easily 30, if not 40. The deep dish. So yeah, something like this, I'll tell you what, I think having it at home, one slice of this is going to be sufficient per person, because it's like eating a pie. It's thick. I did pile in a lot of turkey for sure. So yeah, welcome everybody that's joining the live right now. We're almost there. We're in the home stretch of having this turkey pizza with leftovers done. Oh yeah, it's getting, I can see the crust around the top, starting to get golden brown. We're so close to glory. We're so close to glory. It's always the tough part of waiting for it, waiting it out. I'm going to plug this in. Give me a second. If I have the plug. I know I left it somewhere, so let's see. I'll tell you what I'm always worried about. I'm always worried about the internet feed going down at the most inopportune time. The internet feed seems to go down right when our dishes seem to be getting to the finish line. So I don't like that. Yeah. Let's see if I can see those comments a little bit better up there. That light is certainly very bright. That's probably why I have the eye problems that I do now. I'm looking at these things for a year. Come on, pizza. Come on, pizza. I don't know how long I'm going to need to leave it cool, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Bring out the cranberry sauce. So this was the fresh, that was a fresh emerald. Just test that out right there. Bam! I got the hint of cinnamon in there. What a nice touch though that is. The cinnamon with the cranberry and that wine in there, just overall that's a really great flavor. I can imagine how great this would be if we had the orange zest and the orange juice in there. Yeah, we're gonna get the, I'll tell you what, the crust is not gonna flop. I know that for a fact. The crust will not flop. The question is gonna be though, once I cut it and I take it out, will it just fall right off the crust because of how thick everything is? That's my concern. That's my worry right now. That is my worry. I think I need some water. Yeah, the crust will not flop. I'm not worried there. But I am worried about the insides. So worst case scenario, I'd have to put it on a plate or in a bowl. And especially, no, the crust, my crust, I can make a crust where it will not flop. Well, if anything, I take it out, everything falls out of it, but the crust will not flop, I can assure you. There we go. And I'm okay with flop on crust. I know Portnoy, oh, no flop, no flop. Fuck you. He's the only guy in the world that knows how to eat pizza? Fuck. That guy. Look, I'm swearing now, all of a sudden. Portnoy, his pizza reviews. People take him like he's gospel. He eats pizza, he tastes pizza on air. He was just the first guy to really make it famous. From what I know, anyways. I need to do punishment? You sick bastard, you. I thought you were going to say do push-ups. If it flops, do push-ups. Alexa, how much time left on our timer? Okay. Cheese is now getting golden brown. I think when I bring it out of the oven, I'm going to have the camera up close, zoom, because you're going to want to see this when it comes right out of the oven fresh. Yep. Oh, man. Did you notice how thick the beard is getting? The beard is getting thick. I almost feel like Harrison Ford in The Fugitive, with the beard being this thick. So tonight's dinner certainly took a big U-turn. Like I say, going from spinach or salad and turkey to deep dish turkey pizza. Incredible deep dish turkey pizza. Then we're down to a couple of minutes left. I'm going to want to put it on a board. Right there. We're getting set. That's going to... We're not using that one. Look at me now, I'm swearing again. The question I should be asking is, does it matter if I swear? Does it matter if I swear? Well, I'm also at a disadvantage, remember, too, and I'm not providing excuses. I cook like a champion. But I'm going to be bringing out the pizza right here. It's not even going to have a chance to rest for a minute, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It's like, okay, take it out, cut it, eat it. Is it going to flop or not flop? So it's a little bit of a disadvantage right there. No, I won't be doing that. I won't be finishing the bottle of port. I can assure you that. Pizza's not worth it there. It's looking so good in there, though. Again, the cranberry. I don't know if I want to spread the cranberry all over it. Hey, BG, good of you to join. We know you're on kid duty. Oh, I'm confident, AB. I'm confident. I'm just as confident as if I put you in a sharpshooter that I'd make you tap. You got to see this. This pizza is looking really just. Oh my gosh. I need to record it. It looks that good in there. Hang on. Said I wasn't going to record anymore, but I think I have to. Look at that thing. We're almost there. Population? There will not be a flop, you're right. What punishment? I don't know what punishment there could be. I'm not getting into that sadistic shit. But, throw some out there, we'll see. But it's not, there will not, the crust will not flop. I can't stress that the crust. My crust does not flop. Well, Alexa, said cancel the timer. This could be it. Where's my, let me just check my crispy crust. Look at her, look at her. She looks so good in here. I think it needs a couple more minutes. That's a heavy pie. That's a heavy pie. It's a heavy pie. It's an extremely heavy pie. I could see it. I may have put in too much gravy. No excuses though. No excuse. I'm not giving excuses. I put in the gravy. It's there. Can't do anything about it now. But I have a feeling when I do cut into it, I'm going to lift it up and our ingredients will fall out. Well, in a sense, I want to drive to see him anyways. There he is. VNDRB Beverage Group showing up in the chat. Approximately 61 minutes late, but that's okay. We're happy you're here. We're happy you're here. Yeah, see that, Brett? I'm okay too with the flop. Like I was just ragging on that Portnoy guy about this no flop, no flop. Fuck you, no flop. If it flops, it flops. Is the pizza good? That's what we're concerned about. Is it good? I'm telling you, this crust will not flop. Okay, I want to bring it out, but I don't want to rush it. I don't want to rush it. 3 more minutes. She's it just, wait until you see on top, on this final one. Wait until you see on top. The cheese is now turning golden brown. See, I'm glad Mike, or no, that was VNDR Beverage, asking that. Am I going to let it rest? This is the dilemma. If I leave it rest, it takes longer because there's no shit. If I go to cut it and take out a piece right away, our insides are going to fall right out of that pizza. The crust, though, will not flop. So yeah, if I could let it rest, firm up a little bit inside on the interior. Absolutely. Like you'll see this crust. The crust will not flop. Will not flop. Even with the amount of gravy that's in there. Yeah, I'm feeling it too, BG. I'm feeling it. What's getting tense are my hips. I think I need hip replacements on both of them right now. Yeah. I can see comments come out faster over there. Listen, I've never flopped in my life. Boom! Final countdown. Final countdown. Oh, man, that's sore. Okay, so those that are just joining the live right now, what we've got going on in the oven, we're down to about 2 minutes left. Deep dish turkey pizza using leftovers. Gravy. Onions weren't leftover, jalapeno, but gravy, turkey. Cranberry sauce right here, in case you're wondering. We're going to finish off with some cranberry sauce on the side, and we're truly having a turkey feast. You know, I would never say anything bad about her, and I would never say anything that went on there either. Those are some good details from back then. Yeah. Oh, you need to call her up. By all means, she might be watching right now. I don't know, but she's a family lady now. So we'll leave it at that. All right. How many minutes left? Is anyone counting? Like the gravy is the gravy. Oh, the gravy's bubbling. It's bubbling. Oh, there's something in caps that are coming in. Oh, there's no flop. I'm confident. So how many minutes can I leave the pizza rest? I mean, it's a deep dish pizza. If you were to go into your, say your Domino's, and you got the pizza, and they take it out of the oven, put it in the box, and you literally open the box right up, and you go to take a slice, boom, it's gonna have a Mr. Wiggle in it. But by the time you take it home, 10 minutes of resting, it's gonna be better for you. Screenshots, okay. Now, AB, you being a master baker should know I was using cast iron. I was using oil, which is going to help crisp that up a little bit, and our flour and cornmeal. There's no way this flops, baby. There's no way it flops. There's floppy fired up. I'd like to eat it right away. Sean's right in there. I mean, this is a great idea by viewer Sean with the cranberry, to give it a cranberry glaze on top. So I can't even put the cranberry on it right away, because what's going to happen if I put, it's not even room temperature yet, cranberry onto a piping hot pizza at 420 degrees, just melt it all. No way. No, that's good. I like the action in here. I like the action of what we're getting. I'm about ready to take it out. I'm gonna one more check right here. Oh yeah, baby. Off. Okay, we're gonna set up the camera. Make sure we're centered. We're gonna bring you guys in, because you need to see this as well. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna take it out in a second. Let's bring you guys in. You guys need to be up close for this. I'm zoomed. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Do 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 do. Let me hit record on this guy. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hopefully that doesn't fall. Right there. Okay. So it's close to the moment of truth. Oh baby. Oh baby. Probably need, this is going to be a two-hander to lift this. Did I hit record on this one? Hey Mike Chalmers. Great to see you. Glad you joined. This is going to have to be a two-hander right here. Here we go. Oh. Oh. It's still freaking sizzling. Take one from over here. Now AB, as you're looking at that, do you still believe that is going to flop? Do you really believe that's going to flop? Huey, what's that? I can't see that last. Now I saw it. So let's just check this out here. Now we have, well, I'm going to show you the crust, but see, the crust is what I'm talking about. I think we're having an issue here. So to me, when you say the crust is going to flop, that means I take the piece out, and the crust is literally going to go from here to, it's going to go flop, you know, like that. Well, we won't go there. I said what I believe is I take this out, because I'm going to have to use a spatula to take it out. I cut it. As I lift it, if I were to lift it from here to eat it, The crust itself is not going to flop. All the stuff is going to fall right out because the crust is so firm. That's what I believe. I mean, come on. I don't want to, but I'm just gonna do a little test right over here. This is so bloody hot, it would be stupid of me to eat it. If the tip tips down. Come on, I mean, come on. Guys, I just, with that little, that's really hot, I shouldn't have touched that. With what I just tasted in there, with the onions, and the jalapeno, and the gravy, I mean, jeez. To me, something like this, that's this hot, I believe, to everyone joining now, it literally just came out of the oven. Like, if there was a way for me to lift this out of the cast iron right now and put it on the cutting board, I would. And I believe I could. Like, just look, watch. Watch from right where you're at here. I'm going to show you. Okay, I could, which way the best is to lift this up. Look, I could lift this. Look, that crust is not going to flop. I'm telling you. I'm seeing a few of the, yeah, Brad, I think you're right. Alexa, set a timer for 15 minutes. Yeah, so what kind of flop is everybody talking on this? So I'm going to get down low here. It smells so freaking good. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. Yeah, okay, so egg fried rice. I got to get it in rotation, Beauty. Got to get it in the rotation. There's always a delay of when I'm filming to when I'm editing and posting. So I could potentially film it in a couple of days, but it might not get out for a few weeks yet. Yeah, fried rice, yeah. So, BG, if I go to lift this out, that could be a potential, not a flop, but it could break. It could break. And to me, that would not be a flop, that would be a break. I'm going to have to raise the camera up because my neck is just in a lot of pain. Sorry, guys, I'm going to have to pull it back and lift that. I just can't, I can't look like that right now. It just hurts way too much. In fact, I'm going to bring a chair so I don't have to try and look up because that's too painful. This might work better. Oh, that is better on the neck for sure. And this way I can see the comments over here. It's very tempting though to want to, there's a lot of gravy. So in hindsight, I think what I should have done is layer in cheese on the bottom first, then turkey, a little bit of gravy, more cheese, gravy, because this is almost like a poutine, right? Without the fries, you've got the turkey in there. I will, Judy, absolutely. Well, let me ask you this, AB. This will not be cold. This will stay piping hot for an hour like this. And this cast iron? Never, never. I understand though if you're tired and stuff, I get it. Trust me, I want to get in there too, but look at that. That's an onion. Look at the steam. That tastes so good. Well, I could talk about the history of this gravy for 15 minutes. Saint Hubert, I believe, was started in 1956. Memory serves. 1956, or was it 50? Anyway, it was back then. Well, I had a few flops over the time. Yeah, this gravy evolved. I use it at Saint Hubert for hot chicken sandwiches. Man, my neck hurts a lot. You can't see any steam out of that? Look, when I just pull something out, look at this. This is a piece of bacon, look. Come on, hey, look, look. It's still steaming. Look at it. Where's the camera? Look at it, it's still going and it's been out there for how long? Look, it's still going. It's still steaming. It's still, I'm gonna burn myself, but I'm gonna do it anyways for people. Wow. Bacon and gravy. So Brad, I'm guessing that you're not a fan of the vertical setup here. Do you know that I was going to make, I shouldn't say it because as soon as I say it, then I'm committed to it. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. Because then I'd be committed. We don't want to commit to it. But I will say, someone was looking for a deep dish. I believe it was a deep dish pizza with meatballs and bacon. Oh, that's a good crack there too. Yeah. No, I don't, Judy. What is that one? Is that like the other thing? I think I know what that is. No, this is all natural, Mike. You know, this is what's frustrating to me, okay? I'll show you. How come when do we start this fiasco? We hit 4,000 on October the 4th. No, sorry, November the 4th. We said when we hit 4,000 there was going to be a bottle of wine, which we did, and 5,000 was the beard shaving. So I started the beard a week before, towards the end of October, I think it was, maybe mid-October. How come inside of 4 or 5 weeks I can grow a freaking Chesterfield and have it my natural color here, and yet we lose it up here? I don't understand. November 4th, I was sitting right here. That was 3 weeks ago, right? Today's the 25th? 24th today? Yeah, it's 3 weeks ago. I think that's when it was. It was a Saturday? That's when we had hit 4,000. And 5,000 is going to be doing a live shave by my barber, Cosmo. And is anyone watching the clock to know we've hit that magical time to slice into this? Yeah, well, the St. Hubert gravy from the Leger family, they developed and ran that place for, well, it's over half a century. I mean, they're actually close to, what, 75 years now? Somewhere in that range. And the gravy have evolved. They started out with their traditional barbecue sauce, which is kind of like the orange color, and then they moved on to the brown gravy, which is this. Then they also have a third type of gravy. But this one is used specifically for their hot chicken sandwiches. So there are a lot of places out there. Even my dad's restaurants back then in the 50s and the 60s also had brown gravy. They used to make open-faced turkey sandwiches or open-faced hot chicken sandwiches. And they would layer in bread, gravy like this, brown gravy, chicken or turkey. They'd layer in cheese and bacon and then more gravy, and they'd serve it open-faced with a pound of fries out there. So now, I don't believe St. Hubert does that anymore where it's open-faced. You can certainly request it like that if you'd like. And a lot of the French will take it with a side of mashed potatoes. They like that too. I'm trying to read those. This is better for my neck though. I feel like we're getting there on time-wise. You get a knife. You get a plate. So maybe you'll remember this, AB. Remember when Shaq was doing the one chip challenge, the one bite chip challenge, or whatever the hell it was called? And he took the bite and he wasn't making a face, but they said, "Oh, you're making a face." He said, "No, I'm coughing. I'm not making a face, I'm coughing." And the guy's like, no, you're making a face. It's kind of like the crust here, where you say, "Oh, it's going to flop," or "It's flop." No, it doesn't flop. If it breaks, but it will not flop. There's no way. The camera is awful. This one here, this one's an iPhone, I think it's a 6. That one I think is a XS. Is that what, there's a model called XS? I said I wasn't going to get anything new. Let me turn this one on again. The battery, of course, is running out. Yeah, see that? Alexa was just listening. Can you believe that? She was freaking listening. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. Okay. Get this in. Yeah, I said I wouldn't buy anything new until we knew if this was working here. Okay. I think we need a little bit more on the lighting side, so bear with me guys for a second here. We're going to undo this one. Hopefully we got enough charge. I would never want the camera to go out right when we were doing a flop test. Like, that would be awful. There we go. All right, so do you guys want to come in closer for this? I think somebody's getting grumpy, needs to go to bed. He was probably up until 6 a.m. again. Poor AB, man. Can't get sleep. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, I'm supposed to put the cranberry on. Or should I put the cranberry on after? There we go. There we go. Record. As long as it does not fall over, we're good. All right, here we go. They call this a moment of truth. It's really hot right there. That is not flopping. It's not flopping. Its stuff is falling out, but the crust itself is not flopping. Now, I'm trying to put a square. That's no flop in that one. That crust is not flopping. See that? The stuff falls, but the crust did not flop. I lost my cranberry sauce in there. See, this was my concern, is that there's too much gravy in that pot. It looks like a big pile of... I ain't sweating it. This is really hot. I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna lift it up just to show you guys now. That crust is not gonna flop. Watch. I'll lift it up. I'm gonna lift it right up. The crust will not flop. The crust will not flop. Like, I'm gonna burn the shit out of my mouth just to prove a point here. Thank you. Thank you. Where's the flop? No flop in that crust, baby. Look. Cranberry fell, but is there a flop in there? Is there a flop? There ain't no flop, is there? There's no flop in this. Turn in your baking license, come to my kitchen, learn how to make the no flop Uncle Drew crust. Boom! Now for the taste test. Let's see how this tastes. Let's see how this... Look how long I'm holding it, by the way, and it still isn't flopping. Well, I lost some turkey, but it didn't flop, did it? I'll even throw that back on. I'm so confident in my crust that won't flop. Look, here, layer on more of it. This will not flop. This will not flop, baby. I told you. Let me get more cranberry. I'm so confident in my crust not flopping. Yeah, look. You mamofo! All right. Oh wait, I gotta do it on this camera too. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That actually tastes pretty good. I'll give it a boom. Yeah, it's okay. But there's no flop. That's all that matters right now. There's no flop in my crust. No flop, baby. I gotta read your comments now. Where's the shit talk? Let me see. Let me go scroll up. There's metal. Aha. Here we go. Woohoo! Mike Chalmers, no flop. Mike Chalmers, no flop, no flop, no flop. Brad Gunter, LOL. Brad Gunter, LFG. Sean Keogh, goddamn, he did it. AB, fuming. I'm just going to keep on biting it. Actually, this is really good now. It's a turkey pot pie. But it's on pizza crust with no flop. Oh, wait, let me turn this one off. Low battery. I mean, seriously, I've been holding it the entire time. And as it flop, look. No flop, baby. A guy's got to know his own pizza crust. I'll have another bite, though. Yeah. You know what? That cinnamon cranberry on there, it's fantastic. It's really good. So AB, what do I, for this, I know we were talking about punishment, but am I going to have like, is there like free cinnamon buns for life now because of this? Was that the punishment on your, oh, there's a piece of bacon in there too. Thank you, AB. In all honesty, I want to take back one of those booms. I'd give it a boom for the idea, but would I make it again? No. No. I'd rather make a turkey pot pie instead of this. Still good flavor. Poor dog. It's good, but wow. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I was worried. I didn't know. Especially, like when I cut into it, I knew that it had the crust that it needed. It had the sound, but I didn't know if the gravy and the turkey was going to be too heavy for it. So I was worried. It's again, the turkey and the gravy is fantastic. It's not my thing to put it in a pizza like that, in the pie crust. Like, I don't even know if I could post that video now to edit and post it if it's worth it. Like, it wasn't worth the triple boom. It wasn't. Like, look at the rest. It's gonna be like a soupy. So maybe if it firms up, it'll be better. But I don't know. Pizza crust is good though. Who doesn't like bacon and gravy? That's really good. I keep dropping the paper towel. I think this combination inside a pot pie, maybe what I could do is, here's one for you. Papaya pie, yeah, there we go. Maybe I could scoop out the insides, maybe casserole dishes, and make turkey pot pie out of this. I could save it that way. Yeah, like it's a soup, right? It's like I've got a soup. Now this is going to be fire because it's gravy and turkey. That's delicious. Man, that really is good. Yeah, it's more like a pot pie. I think would have been a better one for this. Actually, if we had 5 guys sitting around the table right now, each get in there with your spoons. I'm just so proud that that did not flop. I was literally going to have turkey egg on my face if that flopped. I have a feeling AB would not have let me live that one down. I mean, AB, you don't really need. I don't think I'm going to eat all this. It's almost like a waste of all this. AB, you don't really need to turn in your baking license. You can keep it. The gravy's just too good. I mean, come on. The gravy's really good. Wow. Wow. Any questions? I'm trying to see over there too. Coconut pie, papaya pie, mango pie. Yeah. Actually, I definitely want to do a coconut cream pie. Gilligan's Island, Marianne used to bake coconut cream pie. Yeah. This, okay, you know what? It's kind of firming up. But it's because it was so darn hot, I believe that stuff fell out, the gravy. That's growing on me now, the taste. That gravy's really good. I can't, there's no way I could do this entire pan, like, come on. I've already eaten myself into oblivion for the last 12 months with this fiasco. It'd be torture, man. It'd be torture, but it actually really is good. It's just not the hot chicken sandwich is never my cup of tea. I was never a big fan. Well, I will call bullshit because I still remember the summertime when I was out there trying a $100 hot dog. I was told, don't worry, you've got sponsors for this $100 hot dog, go do it. And I put on this performance like it was the best hot dog in the world. Fucking waste of $100 was what that was. I would have rather the Schneiders from the grocery store for 50 cents. That's what I would have preferred. You know what, the good part is, not much more gravy is falling out of this. I think they're okay, Brad. It's just not my first go-to. Like if I were going to Peter's, I wouldn't be going for the hot chicken, I'd be going for like the club sandwich or the smoked meat. This one would be a third on the list. Now I'm really glad that AB, I don't know if AB's still around, probably is, oh there he is, yeah. If he said go for a second slice to see if it flops, because now it's had a chance to sit in the gravy, now it's potential that it could flop. But I don't know, would you say that's a regulation slice that I cut? I think it is, because we're also the seasoned veteran knew, you know, don't go too small on it, because if you go too small, more chance for it to flop. Too big, more chance for it to flop. I think we did well. I think we did well. You know what? I bet you if I had people over, they would eat this right now. It is really good. It's not a triple boom. Oh man, that Portnoy character. Okay. I knew I was gold though, Jerry, when I... Look, this is how confident I am. I knew I was gold when I got to the edge. I heard the sound of the crunch, and I knew. I knew, Jerry. 2 for 2, baby. I mean, look, come on. It ain't falling. There's no flop. That's hot. Well, I was getting the turkey in there. Okay, the flavor is growing on me. I'm not going to lie. I mean, because I love the gravy. The gravy's good. The turkey has great flavor. I will get some more cranberry in there. Let's just bring it over. Why keep it way over there? Oh, there's some onions and stuff. We don't want to miss out on anything here. Get some more of that cinnamon cranberry. This is, again, Emerald Lagasse's recipe with the pork and the cinnamon. Just missing out on the orange. I don't want to miss out on any nice comments here, so hang on, let me bring that over. Come on, man. There's 0 flop. Look at that. Oh, I almost got my sleeve in the cranberry. Yeah, it's a gravy soup. It could go with gravy soup bowl with a crispy crust that has no flop. This is good. It's good. It's turkey pizza, deep dish in the cast iron with leftovers. Wow. It's starting to grow on me. Now, is it like a deep dish meatball with sausage? Extra cheese? No. But we could certainly make a deep dish. So now I think when we make the next deep dish pizza, traditional style with sauce and cheese and meatballs and sausage, AB will not be questioning the flop of the crust. He'd be foolish to now. I mean, now that you've seen it, it was perfect. The crust was perfect. Wow. Who out there tonight got the pizza, the Friday night pizza? I saw 2 already. Anyone else get their Friday night pizza? AB, that means a lot. Thank you. You're a humble loser. Ham on yours, nice. I think we just lost AB. Ham, I saw the other one. AB had a nice looking pie. Salad option would have been good as well instead of this. But I don't know what I'm going to do with the rest of that now. Oh, I was just saying you were humble in defeat. You're very humble in defeat. Turn that light off. I don't think you need that one. I have some 0 here. Oyster pizza. See, so here's the problem. There are a lot of things I'm cooking that I generally wouldn't eat anyways. And This is exactly one of them. Which, Mike, I'm really glad you showed up since you had suggested this one. I would have felt awful for myself if I made this, had to eat it, and you weren't here to see it. Clam chowder pizza? Man, you guys are putting me into a freaking hospital with all this stuff. Like, there's another thing of bacon. Ramsey, you saw that turkey too, wrapped in bacon. It's good, the insides are great. Clam chowder pizza. Oyster pizza. Brad, you want me to swim in that? Oh, you did order an oyster pizza, Sean. Has that arrived yet? And if it has, is it good? I think I got some gravy on the thing. Take that one out. So, by the way, tonight as well, everyone who's still here and watching, we've hit a new record of subscribers here on the Uncle Drew Cooking Show. We're now at 4,361. It seems like we're doing quite well right now. Seems like we're doing quite well. We're on the way to that 5,000 magical mark, so we could shave this off. But there is also a method to my madness as to when I started this. We've got a problem coming up for Christmas. Santa Claus has a beard. That one F1 video did, yeah, that one was good. But then, oddly enough, the one I posted 2 days ago, the Ramsey garlic butter recipe that I used for the turkey, that did really well. I was surprised. I didn't know just making a simple garlic butter into garlic balls and posting it would do so well, but it did. Same with the cranberry sauce, the gravy. Again, if people were looking for Thanksgiving ideas, pumpkin pie did really well. Yeah, I've been seeing there's a lot of stuff going on in Abu Dhabi apparently for the Friday practice sessions and everything. Now, I don't know if you heard what they're doing in Vegas, but this was just news that came out, I think it was either yesterday or Wednesday. And this is specifically so they can get after the F1 for next year. So you may have noticed that people were on pedestrian bridges. Remember we talked about going up and down the escalators? If someone was out, you guys know Vegas well, the ones that are here. If you're at Planet Hollywood and you were going towards MGM, you'd be going up the big escalator, and go up the escalator, you've got the bridge to go across the strip. So if you go up the escalator and then down the other side, so people were able to go up and down the escalators, find spots outside Planet Hollywood, also between Bellagio and different areas where they could see the race. So they're introducing the garlic butter. Yeah. But check out that recipe. That's a Ramsey. I made garlic butter. This one was just up another level. It's freaking incredible. They're passing a new law in Vegas, a standing law, if you could believe this. You can be arrested, you can go to jail, and you can be fined big dollars for standing. So what people were doing at the F1 race is when they got up on top of those bridges, they were reaching through the wire fencing that they had installed, and they were pulling off some of the coverings on the glass so they could see the race, where they were going up and down escalators, or they would stop at the top and they would look through. So now if someone stops and standing, they can fine them. So apparently they're doing that. They're trying to pass that law specifically to get people with F1. Standing, you heard that right, Mike. If you're standing in those viewing areas, so on the bridges, up top, you go up the escalator, you get to the top of an escalator or the bottom of an escalator, the bridge is going across, that's where they can nab you. I think if you're standing outside a hotel, you're fine. But from what I read and then the videos that I saw, they're trying to pass it that if you're on one of the bridges and you stop, does that mean anyone who's there, they stop to take a picture? They're going to say, oh, sorry, and they're saying it's for traffic, to keep the flow of people moving, pedestrian traffic, blah, blah, blah. No, it's because F1 was pissed off, I think. That's a good one. What if you're in a wheelchair? I don't know. That would really be something. People that stand, Sean, you mean on the bridge? Like they stop for a picture? Or what does that mean for the some of the homeless people? That I know they're camped out on tops of those bridges. AB. Yeah, I don't know. If you're in a wheelchair, I guess only a few spots that you can go up there, like with the elevator. I would hope they show leniency, but I saw some videos with F1 when the race is going on that people had stopped on the bridges looking through the glass from where they had pulled off the paper cover, or whatever it was, the tint, and they were looking through, and some of the, I say security, were in the faces, like yelling at people to move and get out of there and keep going and stuff. They were getting nasty. Yeah. Actually, I think because AB lost the pie crust flop, maybe he could. I think it would be fair. What am I going to do with this now? What do I do with that? I can't waste turkey and cheese. I don't care about the gravy, so what? A couple of bucks. Cheese was a couple of bucks. But that's good solid turkey in there. I don't even care about the crust. Flour, water, who cares? Little minor stuff there. Now, this would feed a hungry family, don't get me wrong. Look at that crust. Look, it's not flopping. You know what? Just because I'm a son of a bitch, I'm going to cut another piece to show that it doesn't flop. Just because I'm a son of a bitch. Another guy would say, you've already won, you're up 2-0 like this. Why do you have to throw salt in his wound? You know why? Because I'm a son of a bitch. On the plate. Oh, that one was even better. Why? Because it's cooling off. 3 for 3, baby! Fuck on that ass. Wow. You want me to blend it? You know what? Could I somehow make turkey muffins? Could I blend it down and make turkey muffins? Let me tell you something. That's getting better by the minute right now. There's a big chunk of turkey. This thing is, wow. You know what? I'm going to save that. Maybe my brother and nephew will eat that. Sunday football. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. A great call on the cranberry sauce at the top there, Sean Keel. Wow. Whew. Let me ask you guys a question. If you had a hoodie, or whatever, you're wearing pants or whatever, you have a string. And the string, you know how it goes, it gets pulled all the way through one side, and then this one gets through the hole, and it's like 6 inches or 10 inches away from the hole. How do you get it back so you can pull it out through the hole and have both ends like this again? You guys have any secrets or any clues? Because I've got a MacGyver video coming out on this. Oh yeah, the sage garlic butter was on the crust. Like, it's just good. I never cooked with butter before the frickin' YouTube channel. And now it's like I'm buying it by the pound. Frickin' Ramsay with a pound of butter in that turkey. Butter in this, butter in that. There's butter, fucking butter. It's frickin' good though. Yeah. Whew. That'll put me to sleep. I don't know what to do with that though. Yeah, sage garlic butter was a good call. Good call. Yep. Absolutely good call. Checking things out. What time is it? Eastern, 9:19. Like a hot chicken sandwich or a hot turkey sandwich, that's typically I always found it a heavy dish. I'm getting one of those. I go to sleep. Look at this. It's getting better by the minute. I got some of that garlic butter. I don't want to lose AB. I don't want to trash talk him too much on the pie crust. No flop. I wonder what Mr. VND BR is drinking at VNDR Beverages. Yeah. The hot chicken, the hot turkey. Those are not expensive for both, for customer or for the restaurateur. It's good. Well, jeez. I said I wasn't going to eat it, but every bite it keeps on tasting better. So those 55 cases, they are for personal consumption. I thought they were going somewhere. Oh, AB, is that the dog? I'm going to have to stop here because this, I said I wasn't going to do it, but wow. So for those joining, deep dish turkey pizza with leftovers. Homemade pizza crust that does not have any flop. Gravy. Some of the gravy just ditched out of there. Cheese, bacon, sage garlic butter. I didn't think it was gonna come on. Like I gave it a double boom at the beginning. It wasn't even energized, but it's grown on me. No. I've had less than half. I'm not going half. Oh, I just got some of the sage in there. That's good. No, I'm less than halfway. Look, halfway. Look, halfway is there. There's still, boom. If this was an 8 slicer, I've had 3. See, look. Oh, that's half right there, see? No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'd be sick. Eventually my body's going to say, Andrew, what the fuck are you doing? I think it's been saying that for months now. Well, yeah, it is good. Wow. Any questions? It's a good one. We got a pizza live. We got a deep dish. You can't see that? Is that still hot? Look. See? Camera's blurry? That looks clear. I don't know. Did it freeze? It doesn't look like it froze. Is it blurry for everybody? All right, I'm going to bring this closer now. Put this to rest right here. Okay, so this is half right there. So everything on this side of the knife, see that? I will not go to the halfway mark, there's no way. It would just be too much. Like I'm already feeling it right now. I'm already feeling it right now with all that gravy and the turkey and stuff, but the crust is really good. Probably because it's crunchy and it has no flop. Like, I'm not gonna put down Domino's because I like a good Domino's. And if I'm being truthful, I would have preferred to have a Domino's over this. It's nice, but there's no comparison. Nice pizza, nice tomato sauce, doesn't have to be Domino's, wherever. Versus chicken pot pie, like a Domino's or another pizza, I can take down the whole thing, no questions asked. This though, gravy and stuff, it's like, okay, I've kind of reached my limit. Like, I don't have a desire to keep going. How's that New England clam chowder pizza? Or oyster pizza, was it? Whew. I hit the wall. I hit the wall on that. Man. Anyone have any questions? No questiones? Alright, well, I'll wait a little bit. Especially because I don't want to clean up. This is going to be a freaking mess. So you also can't see the mess in the vertical position. That I have. Well, I mean, after a use, once I wipe it down, I won't say that I treat it after every use, but I mean, right now I'm not even using it too often, so recently I haven't used it, but let's say after every, I don't know, 3-4 uses, I can't, yeah, not everyone though. So, BG, you are a no for the vertical. You're a no for the vertical. Top 3 pizza chains. I mean, Papa John's is up there. Domino's is up there. Little Caesars would all be in the US, I guess. I don't think Pizza Hut even ranks up there anymore. I think we did top 3 fast food hamburgers. I'll go, but we're not calling a hamburger a chicken burger. So Chick-fil-A is not included. I mean, I'll go McDonald's is right up there for sure. Wendy's I haven't had too often. Harvey's though is up there, we know that. And Burger King. Oh, I could angle it lower, I guess. Theoretically there. I could tilt it down a little bit. Yeah, that light really bothers me. I want to take a baseball bat to it one of these days. Haven't had Pizza Aiolo. Pizza Nova, I haven't had that in years. Years. Like, it's been a long time. But yeah, Pizza Nova, you always got to ask them to burn it. Oh, well, I like FBI Pizza, but there's another one that I just heard of that just opened up from New York. Apparently it's called Prince Pizza or Prince Street Pizza, right downtown. My cousin was in town a couple weeks ago. He was downtown. He tried that out. He was there. He said it's freaking fantastic. So Prince Street Pizza, look that one up. I am going to try it, but he told me too, that's one of those expensive pizzas, and I can't remember if it was 40, 50 bucks. An expensive pie, but he said it was worth it. Yeah, if you guys have any recommendations there too. Oh man, this hip really stings, man. I think I'm finally gonna have to cave in and go have that checked out by the doctors. The VNDR beverage group, how often do you treat your cast irons? Do you go every time you use it? Do you do it once a month? I know some people, they put these cast irons in their dishwashers and it's like, no. Or they scrub them down, like, no. Like when I treat it, all I do is I basically I wipe it down, I rinse it down, typically no soap. And then once it's wiped down on the heat, if anything else is there, wipe it down, then treat it with some, typically I'll use oil, some olive oil in there, wipe it all the way around, heat it up and burn it all off. Specific hamburger, man, I haven't had one of those in a while. I mean, I'm a Big Mac fan is good, but I think a double cheeseburger with extra pickles is really good. Yeah. The Whopper, if it's made right, yes. I mean, Big Mac and double cheeseburger, I think those are great. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I know a lot of people rip on McDonald's, but they must be secret McDonald's lovers, because McDonald's does so well. They might bash them in public, but I think they still go. Yeah. Whew. That pie's hit me. I can't make this one again. Not like that, man. That was way too thick on everything. My goodness. How about you guys? Do you have any specific hamburgers? I think it was what did you call it? The cheeseburger Big Mac, or the double cheeseburger Big Mac. I think we talked about this one before on that one. Yeah, the double cheeseburger Big Mac, I think it was. You had to make it like a Big Mac, which I could see being pretty good. I want to know what's going to happen with those 55 cases of beer. Whew, eventually I'm going to have to change the camera and go to the couch if we keep on going here. Sitting in this chair is not comfortable nor good for the neck. That's it. The McDouble dressed as a Big Mac. I was waiting for that one to pop up. Yeah, the McDouble dressed as a Big Mac. I would say I'm going to try one of those, but geez, after this, like, man, I just cost myself again more cardio time again tomorrow. Unbelievable. What I need to do is eat spinach for like 5 days straight, and that's it. Spinach with apple cider vinegar for 5 days, that should do the trick to clean out the system. I've got so much turkey though. Turkey would have been fine without this. Does anyone want this? You guys want it? Oh, it froze. Damn it. Just saw that. We froze. Hopefully we're back right there. Let's see if that is better. I gotta plug that in, no wonder. It's not plugged in. I should have known. That makes more sense now. I didn't have it plugged in. Hopefully we're back. Let's see. The Works. I haven't even heard of that place called The Works. The Worst? Yeah, I've never even heard of it. The Works? I've never been into that Five Guys place, that Five Guys burger and fries place. Never been there. What's the other one? No, that's Hero Sandwich, not Hero Burger. It's Hero Sandwich. Whew. Man, this stuff is hitting me. Oh. It's going to be a shame if I throw it away. So be it, though. Overcooked dry ass burger. Is that the Works? The Worst place? Wow. Heck, I even cracked the window tonight. It's warm. Burger's Priest, I think I've been there one time. Five Guys good, yeah? Yeah, Burger's Priest, I think once. But, yeah, the burger joints, Shake Shack was a good one, I remember. Shake Shack, yeah. The Gordon Ramsay burger bar was good too. Yeah, Five Guys, I can't really remember. Maybe once, if that. I just can't remember ever going in. Burger King in the UK. As if I could add you guys into the video, it would be even better. You know, one or two, and have a split screen going on, and have a full-on debate. But I think I can only do that at the beginning of the live. I think I've checked on that before, and you can't add people in afterwards. Burger King UK. Get this up. Oh man, that is not good. I better take this light down before it falls. The way it was perched up on top of the fridge is not good. I wish I could, but I've checked on this. It's only from the beginning of the live that I can have someone in. I'll check right now. But so I didn't have it on all messages, number one, so I missed a whole bunch of messages apparently. I'm looking here. Yeah, I don't think I can add you in now. Quiz questions. You need a new live stream? No, that would be great if I could take a caller, because I certainly would. But yeah, I think it's only from the beginning I can add somebody in when I'm setting up the live. Well, go for it. Ask me a quiz question. I only have so many quiz questions in me though tonight because I'm tired. And my hip hurts and my neck hurts. Man, I'm going to have to play past the forward tees in the future golf. I might have to play the junior tees. Go move right up. So check that out. Can you guys still see that, what we had tonight? There we go. A lot of gravy. And a thing. Okay, here it comes. Oh man, she's made her trifle with a combination of, man, it was meat pie. No, I don't think I want to open myself up to that. I'm worried. What did she put in her trifle? I want to say it was a mix of the gravy. Was it the mix of the gravy and the potatoes and then the pie? I specifically remember it though because the two pages were stuck together. I think that would be a YouTube suicide if I did that. BG. You imagine. Mike would go to town, I think, on the live stream. I don't know if YouTube was ready for that. Beef sauteed with peas, there we go, and onions, okay. I think that was disgusting, her trifle. Her trifle. I don't know what else was in there. Like, was it some sort of pie? Like, did she have a pumpkin pie in there or something? Oh, I'm gonna puke after eating this. That was just a lot of gravy. Oh, man. Awful. But it was, overall, it still tasted good. See that? Deep dish turkey pizza. So it kind of hit the spot. I can't read that one because it's blocked out by the stuff at the bottom. What type of... I can see the one about the trifle. I can't read it. There's a section here that's blocked out that I can't see. I'm waiting for another couple of things to come up and it moves it higher in the chat, then I can see it. What type of pastry? And then I can't see. What type of pastry? I'll have to wait until something else pops up so I can see that one. Oh, man, the gravy and the turkey are hitting me. Wait, AB, are you going to be asking me quiz questions now to try and make up for losing the flop test? Huh. Oh, what type of pastry are profiterole rolls made out of? I'm going to say some sort of like puff pastry type. Yeah, I'm just saying puff pastry. That's my guess on that one. And I've got a spot of gravy, it seems like, right on there. Yeah, I went with puff pastry. Is that correct? You can say I'm correct. Say I'm 2 for 2 tonight, 4 for 4. Oh, that's good. That's good. Are you going to make some of that for us? Make that for the channel. 4,000 servings of it. You better start baking. Uh-oh, the other phone's beeping. Why? Beeps everywhere. I'm hearing beep, 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 like in casino. There's beeps everywhere. Whew. Another beep? There's more beeps here going on. What the heck? Oh yeah, AB is fired up that he lost the flop challenge. I could tell. He's fired up because he lost the flop challenge. Not one time, not 2 times, but 3 times. First of all, who would eat kidney pudding? That's disgusting. That will never come on my channel. Steak and kidney pudding? Whatever they're made out of is just wrong. I don't know, if we're keeping score, I mean, can one have a crust that does not flop in a deep dish turkey pizza? The answer would be yes. We'll take that for 1,000, Alex, on the daily double. I have a feeling you guys are out there just messaging these answers and questions. You're trying to mess with me. Wanted this. Oh, the audio was done? The audio was done because I was getting a call from someone named Mike. It was cutting it out. I don't understand. I don't understand what's going on. Are we doing some sort of quiz right now to try and embarrass Uncle Drew? Is that what we're trying to do? Just so I can clarify? Is that what we're doing? I want to just understand. I want to know the game that we're playing here. I think that's what we're doing. Is that what we're trying to do? Because we lost on the crust, on the pie crust, the flop crust. I think it's a little unfair. I'm getting peppered with all these quiz questions, and it's all one way. It can't come back the other way. I don't understand. Is that what's going on? I need to understand here what's going on. Just let me know. Seems a little unfair, if you ask me. Yeah. I think we're on to it. I'm waiting. I don't see it coming up in the chat. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Simple questions. I don't believe they're simple questions. Not at all. Can you see the expression on my face changing? It's changing. I don't know, nor do I care where it originated from. What's IMDb? I don't know what that is. Jack Tripper used to make a really good bouillabaisse though. Do you know who Jack Tripper is? He is the owner of Jack's Bistro. Internet Movie Database. Huh. Okay. I didn't know that. IMDb. Internet Movie Database. So now what was the question with that one? The highest rated, I have no idea what the highest rated film is. You've been to Jack's Bistro, Mike? Did you ever get to meet Jack Tripper? The head chef? Tell you what, does anyone want this? 'Cause I feel like vomiting from eating too much turkey and gravy there. Now, when you finish vomiting in there, did you pee in the sink? What was that crack in there? The highest rated movie on there? Man. That just means it got the most views or what? I would have no clue. No clue. It's too lowbrow. Looks like Sean got that one again. Interesting. I didn't know it was a competition. I had no idea. A little recovery, I think, Mike. A little recovery, especially after eating this. Yeah, I use a 00 in this one too. How about you guys? What are you up to this weekend? Oh. Yes. That's happening Saturday or Sunday, I imagine. Oh, AB, I would never reveal that. Brampton, I would think. Whew. Man, that's a lot of gravy in there. Good stuff, man. I know what I think I need. I think I need a shot of apple cider vinegar right now. This one will wake you up. I can only see half of that. I didn't really think that one through, Mike. I don't know. I hope that doesn't happen. I just hope that it keeps recording. The battery doesn't run out of power, I guess. I want to make sure we get the views if something like that happens. Woo! Yeah. Oh man, that could make me throw up after eating that. That really hit me right there. Whew. I'll finish it though. Yeah, I've never really thought about that type of protocol. Well, I would hope before I went unconscious or walk. Yeah, but as long as when I wake up, it was at like 29 million. That would be the key. We want to see the views higher after when we wake up. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Yeah, just make sure you. I would say the protocol would be share the live stream to anybody that you can, so we could get it going even higher. Yeah, well, after this, geez. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just make sure that you just share the feed out. What's Brad Gunter inheriting? Oh, that is true. AB might have something to say about that. I'm not sure. He was trying to implement himself as CEO. He didn't know what CEO stood for though. That is true. BG was the only one with real content on there. Mind you, we did have the cinnamon buns on there as well. But yeah, that is true. But Brad would inherit. He'd inherit the channel. Wow, never really thought that through. There's AB. I knew eventually he'd show up with something on that. Wow, that's pretty quick though. The only one with content on there. I should have. Well, speaking of that, what kind of content are we getting this weekend? I was looking forward to the Friday night stew or the Saturday night or Sunday, something I thought was coming. Does anybody want this? Oh, man. I think I'm gonna I'll never make that again. Like, I'm not even, maybe I'll get shit, but I wouldn't eat poutine. Like, I can have a little bit of it, but it's just too much. It's not my cup of tea. This thing was way too freaking heavy with that gravy and stuff. It's like, you know why? Because I was probably drinking the gravy by the spoon, and it all fell out or something, and I probably drank it all. I don't know that I'll dress like Mrs. Doubtfire. I think I've made enough of an ass of myself as it is already. Especially with the turkey song. Dressing as Mrs. Doubtfire, I don't know if I I don't want to go down that road too. That opens up a whole new world. Including potential spam. You know, at one point I think in the live tonight we did get up to double digits. I thought that I saw that really briefly. Yeah, well, that's, you guys know your movies, that's for sure. Wow. Whew. Never again, like that. Blah. Blah. You know, we did, right? We were. I didn't, yeah, I wasn't imagining. We did get up there at one point. Different lovable movie characters. Well, I am going to break out. That's why I've got the WWF, or as they say now, WWE Christmas sweater out. Because I've got to start attracting the WWE universe. With wrestling being in the top 10 YouTube channels, I can impart my knowledge and wisdom of wrestling from the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and early 2000s. And then after that, once the Stone Cold era was over and it started changing over, that was it. That was it. I can't read that one. I have fresh, and then I can't see. CEO, I think you need to come up with different ideas. A good CEO would have different ideas for sure. They've got to be impactful. Yeah, anytime I think The Rock comes back, it's good. It helps, but after that, like if you ask me to name 5 that are in there right now, I couldn't do it. I don't think I could do it. Now, mind you, I saw a video of Tori Wilson and Sable. That brought back some good memories. Yeah, a little Degeneration X too, absolutely. But yeah, if you ask me to name 5 right now, I don't think I could do it. I can assure you that won't happen, AB. I can assure you that will not happen. We must avoid all types of political lines or controversy or controversial topics like that on here. Is that, she's, yeah, it was Brock Lesnar. Okay, I wasn't sure. Oh, top 5 wrestlers, man. Jimmy Superfly Snuka, definitely up there. I also used to love Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, but I don't think he would be top 5. But Jimmy Superfly, I also like Magnificent Morocco. But I would go Superfly Snuka. Yeah, there she was. Like, I mean, come on, between Sable, Sonny, and that Tori Wilson, man, oh man. But I also love Miss Elizabeth too. She was one of the first ones. Fabulous Moolah. She was another one too. What's that? Auntie Andrea? Who is Auntie Andrea? So if I was going back to top 5 wrestlers, Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Man, this is tough. I would say Hulk is up there. And now, are we talking about wrestlers who I liked or who changed the game? I mean, there's so many. Stone Cold is in there, of course. I loved Hitman. Man, I don't know. It's really tough to put a top 5. I think I'd have to list like 30 of them and then try and eliminate, but it would be really tough. Is or was, because I think he's dead now. Yeah, wasn't Trump a fraudster though, and a cheat and a liar? You know, so I don't, you know, so just saying. we said top 5 wrestlers. We weren't looking about their personal history, personal past. Who else would I put up there? Man, it's so tough. Yeah, I liked all of Degeneration X was good. Yeah, and Hitman 2. I remember the Killer Bees, Jumping Jim Brunzell, B. Brian Blair, Big John Studd, Junkyard Dog, good old JYD. Remember his song? Grab Them Cakes. GRABTHEMCAKES. Ow! I still remember the song. That's like 35, 40 years ago. You had Coco Beware back there. Bruno Sammartino, of course, was earlier on. Corporal Kirshner. People go Sergeant Slaughter. How can you not like Hacksaw Jim Duggan? Maybe I'll bring a 2x4 in there. Yeah, it was Sonny that's going to jail? Man. Terrible, terrible, terrible. And Macho Man. I was gonna love Macho Man. Or Rowdy Piper. Yeah, you don't remember the Bushwhackers when they were doing they're on here too. The Bushwhackers are on here. Where are they? I know they're here. Oh, is that them right there? No. Bushwhackers are somewhere. How about the British Bulldog? Dynamite Kid. Those were all, and then Greg the Hammer Valentine, Paul Orndorff. They all were in their glory days. They all had so many different, yeah, Jake the Snake, man. I got scared of snakes because of him when he used to bring that out. And then, what if you want to talk about managers? Who was the best manager? Now you got to go back to Bobby the Brain Heenan, Jimmy Melton South Hart, Mr. Fuji. Miss Elizabeth was up there. How about Slick? Remember Slick? Other top managers out there. Classy Freddie Blassie. So those are a good solid 5 managers right there. Wow, Jake the Snake. Yeah, Mark Henry, yeah, but I think Dino Bravo was stronger than him. Now what about Big John Studd? And you can't forget about Andre. So those are all, I mean, man, the list would go on and on. Like I said, I could get all my wrestling figurines from the boxes that I've got tucked away and bring them down and have a debate about those guys right there. You got King Kong Bundy, Yokozuna, man, I guess who else? I could just look at my shirt. Oh yeah, Rick Rude. How can we forget about Rick Rude? You've got Ted DiBiase out there. My goodness. There's Superfly, there's Andre. There are the Bushwhackers right there. Bushwhackers are right here on the sweater. Yeah, that was Mr. Fuji, wasn't it? Yeah, the Japanese, I thought that was Mr. Fuji, unless it was someone else. And my cousin just was at a signing a couple of weeks ago for Ric Flair. He met Ric Flair, which is fine for the Nate. The ring wearing, Rolex wearing, limousine riding. Yeah, the Val Venus. All that crap that they did. Yeah, and now, like I said, I wouldn't know where wrestling was right now. What they're doing. Like I see it. If I'm ever in there watching and I flip, I don't even stop. In the past, at least, I would have stopped. Yeah, the plane ride from hell with Ric Flair. Yep. Oh, I was thinking, unless it's a different one or it's the same one. I heard about the one with Ric Flair, the plane ride with the flight attendants. So I don't know if that was the same one or not. But apparently that was on, what do they put that documentary, like Legends or whatever it was, and they didn't want to show it. WWE said, no, we're not going to show that part for it. Oh, is that what it was? Okay. Maybe it was a different plane ride than I'm thinking of. I was thinking of the one with Ric Flair and the flight attendant. No, so I wouldn't have. If that's the same flight, okay. I just didn't hear about the big fight between them on the plane. I hadn't heard that one. Scott Hall, Razor. I should have a toothpick in my mouth right now. Become Razor Ramon. Razor Ramon. He's on here too, I thought. There's Hulk. You can see him a mile away. There's Piper, there's JYD. Seeing them upside down. Oh, here's one for you. Marty Jannetty and Barry Windham. Remember? I can still remember when they lost the tag team championship. I want to say it was Madison Square Garden. And this was back in the day when things were on pay-per-view in the early 80s, man. Going into a restaurant, and it was like one TV up here, and everyone's huddled around the TV watching. That was when it was all pirated. No. You guys drove Farouk home for real? Oh, that's one. I wouldn't have guessed that would happen. I'm trying to picture Farouk. I don't know that I can picture Farouk. And I just saw some stuff about The Rock too, back from his days of Rocky Maivia, but I'm trying to picture Farouk. I don't know if I can go back in there. Like I can't visualize him. Can't visualize Farouk. Whoops. Oh. Farouk. Oh, what was the other guy's? There was another one, Akeem. I think it was an Akeem. I can't remember him though, but I remember the name. Farouk was the leader? I thought it was the other guy. Who was the other guy? Oh, I can see him too. He's in really good shape, and he's probably on the sweater here. I don't want to cheat and find him. It won't matter because I know what he looks like. I just can't get his name out. Yeah, Bradshaw, song after the Nation of Domination. I still remember that. That's pretty cool. Was that at Maple Leaf Gardens, or was that they changed over at that point to the ACC or Skydome? Or I saw a ton of them at Maple Leaf Gardens in the 80s. Tons of them. I probably still have those tickets too. How about Cowboy Bob Orton? We didn't mention his name. Here's another one. Who was with him, man? I could see him. Farouk, I could see the guy. Man. Inside the Nation. No, I need help on that one. I can't. I can see him right here. I know exactly what he looks like with his hair. He was really muscular, but I can't get the name. I can't get the name. Oh man, what was his name? Oh, I'm drawing a blank on it. I could Google it, but I'm not going to Google it. Alexa, who are the members of Nation of Domination?
The Nation of Domination is a professional wrestling stable in the World Wrestling Federation, WWF, now WWE, formed in 1996. Notable members included Farouk, The Rock, Bill Brown, Kama Mustafa, and Mark Henry.
Mustafa? No, that's not who I was thinking of. Mark Henry. I wasn't thinking Mustafa. She said Farouk, Mustafa. Maybe I'm thinking of Farouk. Mark Henry was in the Nation of Domination? Did I forget that? Wow. And who was The Rock's cousin? the Samoan, right? I thought. Huh. Oh my goodness. I'm yawning. I'm crazy. Yeah, I can't remember. AB, maybe you'll remember the name. But Alexis said it was Farouk, Mustafa, Mark Henry, The Rock. Yeah, I can't see on that one yet. Yeah, things are popping up. Is that who it was? That was right? Yeah, he has 5 cousins in there, yeah. It's the whole family. The whole family. Oh, man. Oh, excuse me. Yawning away. Yokozuna too? I'm guessing on Yokozuna being his cousin. That one I can't remember. Who else do we miss? Oh, the honky tonk man. How can we forget about him? We've got Ted DiBiase and Virgil, of course, Rick Rude. We already mentioned a few of them. Well, we'll just mention Owen Hart too. How could we not mention Owen Hart? I don't think he was one of the greatest, but you got to mention him just because of who he was. And Jimmy Angle might hurt. Oh. I'm trying to think of who else I would have seen live out there. Yeah, Lex Luger. I've seen Lex Luger, like they showed, I don't know how recent they were pictures, but remember Lex Luger was built and cut and massive, and I think it's from everything that he took, because now he's just a bone. And looks like he has a lot of problems, a lot of health problems. He was probably eating frickin' deep dish turkey pizza. Yeah, Chris Benoit. See, I'm okay with Snuka, but Chris Benoit, no, he can suffer in hell. Who? Lex Luger? I don't know. He'd be out of what? Yeah, me too. Sean, I think you saw the pictures, right? I had of when I met Bret Hart a couple of summers ago. Was it last summer? In 22? I think it was 22 that I met him. I did a meet and greet with him. Yeah, Vince is having some health issues too, and I think he had a really bad back surgery. Something like that, yeah. Yeah, like wrestling for me faded years ago. Years and years ago. Yeah. Huh. Well, Vince has his stash going too. Yep. Yeah, Vince though was at the top of his game and sold too and made a lot of money, I think. Yeah, it's just too bad that he put his body through so much hell, and I think now he pays the price for it too, which is too bad. He still looks like he's in good shape, but it looks like he's rough, like he's struggling to get around, to move. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I saw that when he was at the UFC event. That's what he looked like. He was there with Taker. Oh yeah, we didn't even mention Undertaker. Jeez. Now I also didn't know that Taker says he's retired the character. So now he won't do anything or come out at all in the robe and the hat. Like that was, the Taker character is retired, like done. Even when he talks to people or he goes to events. Yeah, no, he looks, to me, he looks okay if he's not moving. He looks like when he was walking, he was having a lot of trouble, but that might have just been after his back surgery as well. So cut the guy some slack for sure on that. Yeah. Yeah. So who knows? I mean, then he gets caught by a reporter as he's trying to go and watch a UFC fight. Yeah, I've heard a lot of wild stories about Vince. Oh, oh my goodness. Yeah, having one of you guys video in, we'd have to put through some laws and rules about what you can say and what you cannot say, but it's a possibility. Oh yeah, too. There we go. I don't think we mentioned Warrior. Yeah, he was another one of the all-time favorites out there, Warrior. Man, I just saw a video of him online the other day when Hogan was in the ring and he was in a match against. Oh man, I just saw it, and they're going to take a chair to Hogan, and Warrior came running down. I mean, talk about some of the best entrance music. When that thing, like entrance music for him, for Stone Cold, The Rock, for Hogan, for Macho Man, like it just, I can't imagine, say someone like Macho Man coming out to that music with his character. It couldn't have been anybody else. The Rock, the same thing. Stone Cold. Where was that Warrior? You got to meet Warrior in Dominican? Yeah, we mentioned him, the rowdy one. Yep. I was probably one of the few. I was so pissed when that frickin', I'm not even gonna mention her name in the UFC, says, well, she talked to Rowdy Piper and that could she use his name? I was like, are you kidding me? Frickin' Ronda Rousey, bullshit. She never should have used that name. Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Fuck you. Yeah, Hogan, Hart, and Warrior. I can't argue that. I can't. And especially when the music would play at certain times, like when Warrior would come into the ring, when someone was getting beat up and he'd be coming in to save him, and all of a sudden, doom, 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 and then he'd come running out, was fantastic. And how could you not love Bret Hart? Yeah, see, it's so tough. Top three is so, top five is so tough. Because I think each one of those music, they've got different meanings for different people. But I can't argue any of those. Taker, right there. Bret Hart, Warrior, Hogan. Like, I mean, I actually came up with a rendition of Hogan's song. So bear with me because I don't have the guitar. You remember when Hogan's music was, I am a real American, right? You guys remember that? Oh wait, you guys remember? Because I came up with my Canadian version. I haven't sang this in years or even thought of the lyrics, so I'm hoping that it just comes back to me. But you guys remember Hogan's entrance? When he, I am a real American. Remember that? All right, that's good. So, if you remember, so my version of it went something like this, if I can remember the words. I am a real Canadian, fight for my beer and back bacon. I am a real Canadian, fight for my beer, fight for my bacon, da, 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 da. Something like that. Neighbors probably think I'm nuts with the doors open and stuff, but that was it. My real Canadian. Oh my goodness. I wish you guys could have seen behind the scenes of my turkey song, what I was really saying. The turkey song. Too funny. I'm sorry, Mike, I can't with the yawns. I was up early again, and all I do is freaking edit and edit and edit and post and edit and post. And then that's why my neck is so sore right now. That's amazing. Yeah. Yeah, you guys put some other ones here. Val Venus, I could do without him. And Shawn Michaels, again, how could you not? And they're so, you're talking wrestling, and okay, you know what we need? We need a board. I need a board here to write on. So entrance music, we've already gone through the entrance music, but I can't narrow it down. And then, okay, so how do you leave out Roddy Piper with the bagpipes? Hey, B, geez, that's almost as bad as Rob with the money. My goodness, man. Oh yeah, I won't yawn anymore. I won't. Does anyone want a slice of turkey pizza? I bet you cold that's going to be good, but I don't. It's fucking disgusting. Yeah, you know what, Sean? I'm with you. I was never a big Shawn Michaels fan. Never a big, but yeah, great performer. Again, I saw some clips of some of the things that he had done and some of the moves. Incredible. And how do you leave out Mankind, Mick Foley? We haven't even mentioned his name tonight. Greatest of all time. But in terms of performers, man, how could he not be the best? The guy who took some of the biggest risks out there. I mean, that match of him and Taker was the epic match, one of them I'd say of all time. How could that not be? You know what, AB, I'm going to avoid the floppy thing because I don't want to go there anymore. I don't want to go there anymore. Someone calling me? Can't see that far away. Yeah, I mean that. See again, that's another one. Michaels and Taker. So Taker's name is coming up a lot. I still remember a match between Macho Man and Ricky Steamboat, where he came off the top belt outside of the ring and he was holding the bell, and he got him in the throat with the bell. It was all, yeah, yeah. Oh man, yeah. There you go, Bret Hart and Stone Cold. Trying to remember Bret Hart and Stone Cold match. Man, why don't I remember that? Bret Hart and Stone Cold match. I might actually have to Google that one. That's one I can't. It's not most big matches I can replay, but that one is not coming back. Oh, Sean, did you ever see these? Hang on. I'm just going to push the turkey away to make sure. Since you said you're show me someone who has that from 1988 in mint condition. Signed by Hitman himself. And then, I'm going to make sure. I don't damage them. You like that one? That was from, that's volume 11. Which year was this one? Man. gotta be careful. What year was this? Oh, the Bushwhackers. I'm just seeing them on the back. Yeah. What year is this one? My gosh, I can't. Just gotta be careful. Open this up. Oh, no, that's not it. I thought it was it. Hang on. Let me go put these away. What did I miss? What did I miss here? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I've been meaning to. So the funny part about those magazines is when I went, my brother asked me, he said, look, some guys that he works with, they're big wrestling fans. Like I thought I was, and I thought I knew my history. The two brothers, these guys, two Greek guys, they know every single wrestler, every single match. Like I don't think they ever watched football or anything else. It was just all wrestling. And I'll bring up another idea because this is part of what I have as an idea. But anyways, they said, hey, we're going down to do a meet and greet with Bret Hart. You want to come with us? And I can't remember what we even paid for the tickets, $100 or something, $150, whatever it was. I thought it was expensive. Anyways, they were opening the doors apparently at 4 or 5 o'clock, and it was going to be like Greek Town Wrestling, I think it was. So we got down there, we had the VIP tickets to do the meet and greet, and we waited in line. I think by the time we saw him, or got to do the meet and greet with him, we were in line for 5 hours, 6 hours. Might have been from one of the hottest days of the summer, a couple of years ago, from like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I think, until like 9 or 10 o'clock at night. We finally got to see him. And we were some of the ones that were close. You know, at the start, there were hundreds of people behind us. And I'll give Bret Hart credit, man. He took no breaks. He was sitting there, took no breaks. And here's me, when we got up to meet him, I was like, do you need a water? Like, they don't have water for the guy. And he's signing stuff. My brother had 2 championship belts. He's got one of the Bret Hart championship belts, the authentic ones. He paid so much money for these, I was stunned. And Bret Hart signed them, so I've got pictures of Bret Hart. And I mean, it was great to meet him. And I actually asked Bret Hart right there, Sean, if you're a lifelong hero of him, you'd appreciate this. No word of a lie, my brother was there to witness it. I asked Bret Hart if he would put me in a sharpshooter. And this was only about a year and a half ago. He said, Mr. Hart, I said to him, Mr. Hart, would you put me in a sharpshooter, please? And he looks at me just like this. And he's so calm and his voice quiet. He just looks at me because he had finished signing. We shook his hands and we did our pictures. And I said, would you put me in a sharpshooter, please? I'll sign whatever I need to sign. He just looks up at me and he goes like this, I'm retired. Enough said right there. So, yeah, the wrestling inspired. So I've got it streamed out. I already wrote it down, so I wasn't sure if I sent you guys the voiceover on that or not. I actually have my script. I did a couple of them. Just man, they just came out the way they did, and then I wrote a few of the ideas down as well. Oh, really? Okay. Now you should have asked him for one of the escorts to share it. Yeah. No, he didn't. He said he was retired and that was it. He wouldn't do it. I thought maybe I should just clothesline him or Pearl Harbor him with a chair shot to the back of but I thought that would be wrong. Oh, if you thought that was an amazing story with the terrible ending, I should tell you about the one where I hooked up with some girls in Vegas, and I shouldn't say that on here though. Yeah, so there was this one time in Vegas. It was in 2001, 2002, somewhere in there, I think. Early 2000s, anyways. And we're staying at, it's Planet Hollywood now. I believe at the time it was still the Aladdin. I think that's where we were, the Aladdin. Or was it the Flamingo? Oh, it might have been Flamingo. Anyway. So, there was 4 of us there, my best friend and I, one room, the other 2 guys were down the hallway. And there was a connecting room, I guess, but the doors were closed, the doors were locked. And um, we had gone down to the pools and stuff during the day, and then after the pools, we're gambling. And I remember playing blackjack, and I was a low roller degenerate at the time, and I won quite a bit playing blackjack. And my buddy was pretty drunk, and we got back upstairs. It was like 5:30, 6 o'clock at night, something like that. And we're getting ready to go out for dinner. The other two guys are down the hallway getting ready, and we're in our room, and I'm in the shower, and now my buddy is yelling out, because what we do is we always count the money on the bed. And we're counting it out, and we're counting it out loud, so it's like 100, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my buddy yells out, he goes, Andrew, whoever says money, remember, we're like, what, 28, 27, whatever it was? I can't remember, early 2000s. He says, whoever says money can't buy happiness doesn't have any money, because I'm sober. He says, whoever doesn't have any money, says money can't buy happiness, doesn't have any fucking money, because look at the smile on my face, something along those lines. So we're both laughing, having a great time. So now he jumps in the shower to get ready, and there's a knock at the door. He's in the shower, there's a knock at the door. So I go and answer the door. I should almost go and get the Polaroid, man, because that was back before the days of good phones. We had the Sure Shot Owl camera. And so I open up the door, and there's this blonde in front of me. And I wasn't saying, in case you guys were thinking of asking. This beautiful, I mean, beautiful blonde. And like if I were to put that on level, on the high note when you have them laughing quick to. I don't understand that one, Mike. I need more description. So the girls were, I opened up the door and she's talking to me. I said, yeah. She goes, oh, we're next door. We heard all the excitement. Da, da, da. I was like, oh, yeah, we were just having some fun. And she's like, oh, okay. So anyways, she leaves. I mean, I was stunned. I didn't know what else to say at the time. My buddy comes out of the shower, and I tell him, I say, hey, you'll never guess what happened when you were in the shower. He says, what? I tell him. He says, bullshit. There's no way. You're full of shit. And I say, oh, all right. So he's getting ready. I leave the room. I go right next door. So I open the door right next door. Boom, 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 boom. I knock on the door. Door opens. And now this drop-dead gorgeous brunette answers the door. She's looking at me like, yeah, well, what can I do for you? And so here's me. And her stage name was Whispers. So when she opened the door, and she's like, yeah, I was like, oh, I'm Andrew, I'm next door. Your friend, whose name was Star, was just next door. And she's like, oh, you're the guys from next door. I said, yeah. I said, well, we're getting ready for dinner. We're trying to go out. And this was my line. I said, I have no hair gel. I need something for my hair, blah, blah, blah. She said, oh, come on in. We'll take care of you. So next thing you know, I go in the room, and these two girls are doing up my hair for me. And like, where are you guys going for dinner? I said, oh, we don't know, blah, blah, blah. So what are you girls? That's when I find out what they do for a living, which I was totally fine with. Fuck, I don't know. So sure as shit, the connecting doors, I open up their connecting door and I just start pounding on the door that's in our room. I don't think I should be telling this story on I'm gonna have to stop the story soon. So I'm pounding on the door. Finally, the door opens up. It's our other two buddies that got there, and the one he goes, Andrew, what the fuck? So and my other buddy sees me and he goes, well, what's going on? So now I have to introduce them to the girls, and the girls, the two girls, they invite me out to dinner. It was like, oh, why don't you get your friend? So that's why I was going through the door. So I said, hey, Rob. I said, the girls, oh shit, I just said it. I said, hey, the girls want to go up. Maybe no one caught that. Go out for dinner. So the other two guys that are with us, they say, well, we're coming too. They cock block. It was like, you guys should be leaving the two of us go out with these two girls. No, they cock block us. Anyways, I'm going to stop the story. We went out for dinner with them, and that was the end. So I took you up the mountain on that one, and that was it. So, yeah, I still remember their names, Star and Whispers. They were from Seattle, if memory serves. That was 22 years ago. Yeah, man, 21 years ago. That's a pretty good memory. From Seattle. I think they're from Seattle. And that was before internet was really taken off. Because if it was today, I could find them, right? We could Google them somehow. We could find them. Yeah, Sean, I passed out. I don't, honestly, I think we probably could, Mike, but I don't know that I want to eat any more of that shit. I just like, it tasted good, don't get me wrong, with the gravy and the turkey and the cheese, but I can't eat any more of that. Even if I scraped it off and tried to eat the crust, I couldn't do that either. My mom actually makes a lot of really great samosas. She even makes them that are allergy friendly for the grandkids. Sean, she was on top of me, man. Like, anyways. I think AB asked me a couple months ago about regrets. That's one regret, for sure. That was one regret. It's not like I only had one chance. I screwed up multiple chances there. If I had more time, I would go upstairs and get the picture. I have a couple of pictures. I see messages popping up there. Sean, sounds like a story you have to tell. Did anyone, what was it, I'm still waiting, speaking of stories, I'm still waiting for videos with hairbrushes. There's false hope on that. I thought I would have had that by now. The hairbrushes. No such luck. 5% on that. 5%. Check your phone. Why was it sent? If it's sent right now, I might need to end the live. Oh man, I wish I had gone there. Oh. It's not on these phones. It'll only come up by WhatsApp. You can only get on one phone, apparently, one phone number. Sean, I'm in, buddy. I'm in. I was showing AB those deals that I had even through F1. They are comping rooms everywhere. And I haven't gambled heavy in a long, long time. Like years. It was, man, the last time was maybe, not even January 2020. I think it was August of 19 was the last time I was gambling hard. We're playing blackjack hard anyways. And they're still comping. Like I could get on a plane tomorrow and go down there for 2 weeks, and those 2 weeks in the hotel might cost me $300. Might. I don't know that they would even cost that much because the resort fees get waived. They'll comp 4 nights up front, and the other room nights, I think the high price is $25, and that's just a token because they have to charge something. And if I were to stay at something like say the Luxor or New York, I think they charge $7 a night for those nights that aren't comp. So 10 nights times $7 is $70. The other 4 are comp, and then they throw a food and beverage comp at me. So that wipes out $70 if they're paying me to be there. And I don't gamble, so yeah, I could say, I was filming, you bring the drone. I wonder if we could get the drone out there in Vegas. That could be fun. But I think those comps are going to run out for me by December 31st. I don't think they're going to extend them. Or maybe the comps, but not the resort fees. And I mean, heck, when they're charging $40 a night for resort fees, then after 14 days, you go, I just paid $600 for a resort fee. Pools aren't open. Places like Mandalay, you can't use the gym. So I pay a resort fee, but I can't use the gym. I can only use a treadmill. That doesn't make sense. I think Bellagio, now the resort fees are 50 or 60 a night too. They're like the wind. Dylan was at which hotel? He was a bartender, right, I think? I'm trying to remember which hotel it was. I think I wrote it down. Because of course I was going to name drop. I think I wrote that down. He's the bartender at, is that, not at the Cosmo. I can't remember. Oh, man. Whew. I think we lost AB. Did AB go to bed? AB went to sleep? He must have. He's dozing, the baker. He's working those baker hours. Wait, I see the messages pop up over there before I see them here. Yep, I think so, Mike. We've been going for over 3 hours right now. This is a long live session. The Court Carnival. Okay. Outside of Paris. So I have to screenshot that in the memory. I think it's going to be a while before I get back to Vegas. I was this close on the F1 every day leading up to it, even as late as on the Saturday morning last weekend. I was almost hitting confirm. I was very close, and then I thought against it. And now I thought about going out there for a couple of weeks just to walk around Vegas and film content. The problem is I already know that gets boring for me pretty quick. So yeah. And it's also getting colder out there too. Oh, sorry, Mike. Those were big yawns, buddy. I think I'm going to have to call it quits, boys, because I'm ready to pass right out here. Yeah, outdoor bar in front of Paris. That's the one that's elevated, right? Walking by the sidewalk. Is that the one? Is that Carnival Court? Come down that little ramp from Planet Hollywood, walk across there's the sidewalk, street, keep going, and it's that, well, there's a little French, it's like a French bistro or something that's elevated. Is it out in that area? Carnival Court. And now I need to know, because I've never been there. Carnival Court. I'm gonna have to look it up because I want to see it, like which place it is. I think I told you guys I played in a blackjack tournament inside of Paris. This is going back now. I think that was in 2016. Yeah, 15 or 16, somewhere in there. And I'd have to check. And I have video of it still. There were over 500 entries in that tournament, and I made it to, geez, I think I was 7th place. I think it was 7th place. I won 2,500 or 4,000. I can't remember. I'd have to check because the videos are out there. Yeah, it was 2,500 or 4. It might have been 5,000. And they paid it in casino comp, so I couldn't just get that cash. So I had to go to a table, basically bet a minimum, get the chips. Bet the minimum, get the chips, stuff like that. Yeah, I did well at that tournament too. I remember coming down to the final sometimes, and it was strategy about when they move. It was like poker, they move the puck, who gets to bet last and stuff. So it was strategy. You got to know strategy for blackjack in terms of when to bet and when to push hard. There were things in that tournament, man. We're splitting 20s. We had 2 pictures, splitting 10s, because they only got X amount of hands for each round. So if round 1 you got like 20 hands or 25 hands, and after that, like 21 hands or 15 hands, whatever it was. It's like, okay, we gotta go harder and faster. That was at the Paris, I remember that, yeah. And it was around November as well, if memory serves correct. Because I just saw some pictures on Facebook popping up about that I had. Because I didn't post many, I never used to post on Facebook. Okay, gents, let's call it a night. Until next time. Boom. Turkey pizza. Boom. Oh my gosh. You guys want any of this? That was at the Carnival Court? All right, Mike. I'll keep on talking Vegas forever if we don't stop now. Boom. Thank you, boys.